General Motors and Ford are getting supercharger access quicker than we thought. And according to a Tesla employee who recently spoke at a city planning committee meeting about a new supercharger station, Ford and GM will get supercharger access as early as 2024. Almost all major automakers have announced that they'll switch to NACS, the same Tesla connector that Tesla uses, by 2025, meaning that we should start to see non-Tesla cars with the connector sometime in mid-2024. Of course, it's unlikely Ford and General Motors cars with the connector will be out by February. However, existing cars with the CCS connector may be able to take advantage of superchargers within it after. Our first car companies, Ford and GM, are starting in February of 2024, said Jenny Pretar, Tesla Design Manager of Charging Infrastructure, at the Far West City Planning meeting. Once they have the charge port and software to interface with our charging stations, they will actually be open to those vehicles. Pretar continued on to say that other manufacturers will get access to superchargers in phases. Hopefully those phases will roll out over 2024 as manufacturers prepare to build NACS cars by 2025. Don't miss. Interestingly, Pretar also noted that the superchargers being built in Far West will be built with vehicles towing trailers in mind. Pretar noted that a Cybertruck towing a trailer, for example, would be able to pull up and charge at the new stations. Hopefully this means it will be easier for other cars to charge too. Ford was the first major automaker to announce the adoption of NACS, with General Motors following soon after. Since then, the likes of Mercedes-Benz, Rivian, Volvo, Polestar, and more have all followed suit. The only major automaker that hasn't announced a switch is Volkswagen, which still says that it's evaluating the implementation of NACS. It would be very surprising, if the company didn't eventually switch, given the fact that, every other manufacturer and charging stations will eventually switch too. And in the meantime, we'll have to see how the rollout goes in practice. There will likely be some growing pains, especially for Tesla drivers who may have to deal with longer wait times at charging stations. Hopefully, both Tesla and others can ramp up charging station production to support all EVs on the road.